Dan Dunleavy on one of the calls of a Josh Norris goal. Josh Norris joining us on the Western Hotline ahead of tomorrow night's opener for the Sabres and Rangers from KeyBank Center. Good morning, Jeremy and Joe. Josh, thanks for taking some time to join us today. And even though it's been 7 months, I feel like I want to say welcome to town because you came in March, but Sabres fans, I feel like, might still be getting to know you, even though you may have gotten to know this area a little bit.
Yeah, good morning, guys. It's thanks for having me on. It's good to be back. I can't believe the season's starting already. It's exciting, and I'm finally I'm ready to get it going.
Were you here a lot throughout the off season?
No, I was back home in Michigan.
Training, getting ready though, like trying to get yourself in the right spot for a full season to be 100% at the start of a season.
Yeah, it was a great summer, man. I had a great summer. My health is in a great spot, which is obviously a great thing. So I'm ready to roll.
You had a relationship with the new strength and conditioning team with the Buffalo Sabres. How much did that help? And I guess how different do you feel right now, maybe compared to previous seasons as you've been dealing with some of these injuries, shoulders and whatnot?
Yeah, I'll answer that one first. It's obviously a lot different than the last 2 or 3 years where I've always kind of had something lingering going into the season, and it affected me. I think physically and mentally, confidence-wise going into the season, so I didn't have to worry about any of that this summer, which was great. So I feel like myself, and I feel really confident, and just excited to go to the rink every day. And Brian Gallivan, who's the head of our strength department now, has trained me for a couple years back home, and when I heard the news that he was coming, I was so excited, and definitely makes the transition a little bit easier just when you have someone that you have personal ties with, and he's done a great job so far. So I think he's going to be a big part of our success.
Josh Norris with us on the Western Hotline as we enter the season. If you were watching those couple games last year and you were wearing 13, this year fans will see you wearing number 9. Were you surprised at Zach Benson's ask for number 9, wanting the 2 bags?
Honestly, I was really surprised. I offered him. It's a pretty common thing when somebody asks for a new number. The guy who's getting the number that he wants will give the other guy a gift, and I won't say any of the other things that I offered him, but let's just say the 2 bags would have been my pick.
Yeah.
Nice.
How about him on the line that you've been practicing a lot with Benson, Tage, getting more familiar with them? You played a couple times with Tage last season after the trade. Very different skill sets, but how do you feel like you mesh with both of their styles as we enter the season?
It was kind of, last year at the end of the year was just a weird situation where I wasn't feeling my best. So, being back on the line with them now, it's obviously, Tage's play speaks for himself, and just a world-class player and somebody that's easy to play with. And then, I think Benny is, he's super crafty, and, he's one of those guys that can think at a high level too. So I think we just kind of, read off each other and make plays, and, that's exciting. So I'm looking forward to, gaining some more chemistry with those guys.
Sabres, of course, you joined a team, a franchise that's had, struggles for a little while here, a long playoff drought. And how much is the idea of breaking that a conversation in the room? Not that it has to be, but is that something that, the guys around you have told you, yeah, this is a thing, we've been here for a while, and it's top of mind?
Yeah, I can't speak for everyone. Obviously, I haven't been here that long, but even just the feel from the end of last season to the start of this season throughout camp, to me, has been completely different. And, I think it needs to start from the players, and we want to set a certain standard every night. And, I thought camp was hard, and, we did a good job of, having conversations about the team that we want to be. And, I think camp's super important. So I thought, the guys are on the same page as much as we can be. So that's it's exciting.
Josh Norris with us on the Western Hotline. Josh, the power play going into this year, it's been a struggle for a couple of seasons here. How important do you think it is to have you as one and Tage maybe as the other going into the year? Two strong shooting options on both sides. It seemed that over the years, sometimes teams will focus more on Thompson. How much do you feel like you could open him up on the other side and get the power play going?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking to help him. Obviously, he's got one of the best, if not the best shot in the league. So, teams are going to pre-scout that, and obviously they know who he is, and they're going to cheat on him sometimes. So, if I can make his life easier and be a threat to shoot too, which I think is one of my best traits, then I'm going to do that. And I think sometimes when you have a power play that has so much skill, it's easy to overcome or to overpass and try to make the perfect play. But I think we're just going to try to keep it simple and take what they give us and let our skill take over after that. So guys have done a great job during camp and we're ready to go.
Josh Norris on the Western Hotline. Josh, you're from Michigan. Did you grow up a Lions fan? You have an NFL team. I mean, the Bills, of course, are in town, and you're allowed to root for them, too. Did you grow up a Detroit fan?
Yeah, I was a big Lions fan. It was tough getting there for a long time, and now they're finally they're good. So it's exciting to watch them, and I've watched the Bills a lot, too, and they're probably number 2 on my list now. So it's I got 2 good football teams to cheer for.
It's really not that different. Like, I think Bills fans saw Lions fans go through it for, even longer than Bills fans in like 50 years without ever having an important win. And now they're super fun and super interesting. So I feel like if you run into a Bills fan, you say I like the Lions. That they're probably pretty good with it. We're okay with the Lions for now.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Unless the Super Bowl, and then it could get different.
It also helps, Josh, I'm sure for you too, because you went there. But like having Michigan football right around the corner probably helps that pain, I'm sure too.
Yeah, it does.
Josh Norris on the Western Hotline. All right, Josh. Well, thanks for the time. Best of luck to a healthy season and to a good year for you with the Buffalo Sabres.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Josh Norris. He wears number 9 this year. Zach Benson wore number 6 this year. Joe pointed out that, first he told me something else, and then I remembered what the anniversary was. That today is the 10-year anniversary of Eichel's first game. Yes. He wore 15 at the time, then he switched to 9.
Yes, he did.
But my memory was of that game, among other things. That means it's the 10-year anniversary of the NHL Offside Challenge.
Yes, it is also the 10-year anniversary.
10 years ago, I sat in that arena as Evander Kane scored to tie the game 2-2, and then I was introduced to the single worst policy any sport has self-owned itself with than the NHL Offside Challenge, which is still as outrageous today as it was the day it began. I cannot believe we're a decade in, and we just live with that. It's terrible. Should never have happened. Should go away tomorrow. Won't. There you go. Happy anniversary.